So this is what your kit's gonna look like when it arrives. The first thing you're gonna wanna do, you can remove these things, is take this film off the plexiglass. It's just a protective layer that needs to come off. What side is that? Oh gosh, there we go. Okay. So you have the clear plexiglass, and then set that aside because we're gonna work with this and the paper. Here's your light sensitive paper that you'll have a variety of sizes and quantity. This one has 4 in it. And this has already been prepared with turmeric and rubbing alcohol, so it will be light sensitive as soon as I open it up, but I'm gonna select 2 to kind of show you. We'll do the 5x7 and maybe the little guy here. And then you can keep that paper and keep it for later, some other ones. And then let's set it up on this board like that. And before you do this, you'll probably want to go collect some, you can use the leaves that came with it, or you can go collect some. And I've collected a little here, and then I also keep a book where I've just pressed a bunch of leaves in here as well. So then you will place these as you want them, you know, like that maybe. I love this one because it's shaped like a heart. That one can go there. And maybe on this guy, let's get some of these out. Yours will come with a few dried flat leaves as well. Ooh, that might be kind of pretty. Maybe do that. And a leaf coming out of there. But you can do whatever you want, kind of be creative. You can even kind of set it up before you bring the paper out, but as soon as this paper's out, it's going to start exposing. But lay it out however you want, whatever you think looks good. And then what we'll do is go, after it's all set up like that and you're happy with the way it looks, take the plexiglass, you just lay it on top so it presses it flat so they can't move. Okay, pick it up so you can firmly grip that. And I'll probably put the clips on each side to hold it pretty still in this and pretty flat. And then that way you have this to take outside with you. I wouldn't tip it up or anything, keep it pretty flat. And then we'll go take this outside and put it in the sunlight. Okay, I'm bringing it out here onto my little patio. It's pretty harsh light out here. So I'll probably only leave it out here for a half hour to maybe 45 minutes, but you'll notice that this yellow will start getting really light, and that's how you know it'll be done, as it gets pale yellow. But we'll leave it out here for a half hour and come back and check on it. Here's what it looks like after a half hour, how the yellow's definitely gotten lighter. I think that's probably about good. So I'm gonna take them inside. So while it is exposing out in the sunlight, you will prepare a wash for it, which this is just a little bit of water in here, enough to cover the paper when it's done. And this will fix it after you bring it in. But all you do is, I just sprinkle just a little bit in here like that, and then run my fingers through it to break up the clumps. And that should be enough baking soda for it. So here's our print that we brought in from outside. About half hour exposure because it was such a bright day. Let's see what it did. So you remove this and all the little plants. It leaves this fun little yellow imprint, which I kind of love because of the turmeric. And then you can leave it like this with the yellow, but it might still keep exposing. So that's why we created that wash. And let's bring that down here so that when I put it in this water here, all you need is like dip it in there for a few seconds. I'll do both of them. And just make sure it's submerged just for a little bit. And what that will do is it fixes the exposure, and then it's gonna make it that red tone. So let's pull those out. You only need it in there for a little bit. And what I do is I just lay it on this so it lays flat and it can dry flat. your little plexiglass. And then there you go. Just leave that out to dry, probably for a good 15 minutes, and you're good. You're golden. This is how they turned out. It was probably more like an hour of drying, but that they have that pretty red tone. You can use it for a bookmark. You can even frame it. And then with these fun little clips that I've included, you can take the prints and hang them wherever you want in your house too. And it gives it kind of a fun look because they all match and go together. So, just like that.